Hi, everybody. I am your Easy Life Ambassador, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you what is in my personal mental diet. And before I get into what those things are, I want to give you guys a quick disclaimer. This is my personal diet. This is not anything that, I don't know, Florence Scovel Shinn said to do. This is not anything that Neville Goddard said to do. These are just things that I've curated for myself, for my own personal diet. I am my own mental nutritionist, and this is the diet that I follow. So I just want to get it clear. This is not law. This is not like, this is just all me. So if anything sounds weird or odd, or if the opposite, if you find it helpful and you've never thought of it, great. I just want to be clear because I don't want anybody in the comment section being like, well, Neville Goddard said. Great. I don't know what to tell you. So the first thing I do is I engage in fasting. So a lot of you know, probably more so from the cookie talk video, I used to be a Christian. And as a Christian, when I was asking God for something or, praying to Jesus for something, if it was something that I really, really, really wanted, we were raised and taught that you turn down your plate, So I would abstain from food for a particular amount of days and wait for God to bring me that thing. I do the same thing with law of attraction and law of assumption. When I am particularly manifesting something that has some resistance, because I'm still human, I am an intermediate level manifester. I'm not a master yet, but we're getting there. Let's be honest, right? We're going to keep it real. I still have resistance to some things. And one of the things that I do with fasting is I'm able to transmute the resistant energy into something. So with choosing to abstain from food or choosing to abstain from something else that I find pleasurable, whether it be social media or ice cream or any type of sweets. I love sweets, just whatever. I will, like I said, set a particular amount of days. I'll say like, okay, for the next 30 days, I'm going to engage in a partial fast and, let the universe do its thing. So I may decide for 30 days, I'm not going to eat anything until 5 o'clock, or I'm not going to eat anything until sundown. Or if I'm in a position, if I'm sick or something like that, and I can't necessarily abstain from food, all right, I'm going to get off of Instagram. And I love Instagram. I'm going to get off of my Instagram for like 14 days. I just kind of let my intuition decide the rules, but so it can fluctuate. It's not the same kind of fast every single time. I get creative with it, but I try to make sure that it's something that would challenge me a bit so that I can transmute the energy of resistance into my fast. That is my purpose for doing it. It just makes sense to me analytically. It makes sense to me mentally, and it works for me. Anytime that I fast, your girl is getting exactly what she wants. So if you find that helpful, try it and let me know how it works for you down in the comment section. The next thing I do, sorry, I'm looking off to the side because I wrote these things down, is I immerse myself in my hobbies. So as you guys know, I practice martial arts. I like roller skating. I cook. I do all this other stuff. And then I just started horseback riding again. I used to horseback ride as a little girl, and I just picked that back up again as an adult. Very, very, very therapeutic. It feels like I'm like connecting with my inner child. Another video for another time, but yes, horseback riding has been added to the list of hobbies. So when you see me on that horse this summer, mind your business or don't, whatever. Sorry. So yeah, immersing myself in my hobbies. And I find that helpful too, because if there's resistance in something that I'm manifesting, I can again transmute that energy into having fun, into doing things that I enjoy. And it takes my mind off of the resistant thoughts that may come up. The next thing I do is I practice fearlessness, specifically in the area of combining techniques. I make sure that I'm not afraid to combine techniques. You guys know I pretty much combine techniques every day anyway. Scripting is a part of my mental diet. I have to script every morning, not necessarily on the wake up because I have to like get dressed and go to work and stuff like that, but I make sure I script at least before lunchtime. That notebook has something in it from me every day. And then I may do some mirror work when I was brushing my teeth that morning. Scripting, and then I may do stats at night. Scripting, and then I may do imaginal acts at night or throughout the day. So I'm always combining techniques, and I'm never afraid about whether or not they work with one another or whether or not they may be working against one another. I just engage in a mindset of pure fearlessness, and that is a part of my mental diet. It's never going anywhere. the next thing I do is persist, 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 and more persist, because persistence is key. It's one of the keys. It's not the only key, but it is key. That's great for resistance as well, because if I have any opposing thoughts, I particularly make sure that I'm engaging in revision. So, oh man, I really need this job, and I don't think they're gonna call me. What do you mean? Of course they're gonna call me right away. They're gonna call me. They love me. They loved my resume. I have the best resume that was ever submitted to that company. I am the best candidate for that job. You get the gist, right? So we are revising negative thoughts or opposing thoughts on the spot. Revision, persistence, the perfect sandwich. It's like peanut butter and jelly, right? Perfect. And then last but not least, I lean on my coaches. I have a lot of friends that are coaches. Shout out to you, Taj. Shout out to you, Share Bear. Love you guys, right? I'm hitting up my girl Taj anytime something comes up. Hey girl, this, that, and the third, da 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 da. Should I go left or right? What you think? She'd be like, oh, Shy, I think you need to go left. If I was you, I would go left. I'll do what you want, but if I was you, I would go left. I love being able to confer with my LOA community. I make sure that I am creating constantly a community of people that have a like mind like me, like LOA. That's all the stuff I'm into, right? And make sure the people that I am connected to think like me, feel like me, are able to teach me things so that I don't have to deal with more resistance, because resistance is like literally the enemy. It's like the devil when you think of Christianity and stuff. Resistance can really be, it's a pain in the ass. So making sure that you have community and that you are conferring with that community and reaching out to them when you need them, leaning on them for support, assistance, very important to my mental diet. And I think it would be for you too. So those are the things that I do. Those are the things that are part of my mental diet. I really hope you guys found this information helpful. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and bye.